Flip, I hadn't the volume on. Evening. I'll start all over again. So, good evening to everybody. Alex, Jimmy, Margaret, Vanessa, Bob. You're all very welcome to our Saturday afternoon, evening party quiz. You've got sound now, I hope. Evening, Reese, let me know that you can hear me. It was all, I was going to say it was a technical error, but it wasn't. I just hadn't the volume turned on. So where was I? Mark, where was I? I was saying, hello, good afternoon, evening. You can get me on Facebook Live, you can get me on YouTube, and if that wasn't enough, we've also got our own website. And there's a couple of reasons. Hi, Heather from Lurgan. There's a couple of reasons. Hi, Mandy. There's a couple of reasons. Thomas, Reese, you're all very welcome. There's a couple of reasons that we've got our own website. We're doing some fundraising. All of these quizzes that I've been doing since March, with your help, of course, are completely and have been completely free and will continue to be free. Hi, Catherine from Whitehead. However, between now and Christmas, we're raising money for Northern Ireland Hospice and St. Vincent de Paul, two wonderful charities. So you can go onto our webpage. We're going to do more work on our webpage this week. But you can go onto our webpage. It's all voluntary, and you can donate as little as £1. As little as £1 to Northern Ireland Hospice and St. Vincent de Paul, two very complimentary, great causes as we enjoy, hopefully, the run-up to Christmas. And also, if you want to help me invest and develop in our platform, feel free to, no pressure, just feel free to put something in the cart there if you feel I'm worth it. Okay, all good. Hello, Michael, famous Flucky foursome. Good evening for Farrenfluck. Hi, Michael, you're very welcome. So what have I got in store for you this evening? We've got a party quiz to dazzle you. Yep. But before we go into the content of this evening's party quiz, I've got a couple of shout outs. Jessica Blaney, my wonderful niece. Happy 18th yesterday. I hope you had a really good birthday. Happy birthday to you, Jessica, you superstar. And to Stephen Colgan, who isn't my niece. Stephen Colgan, happy 45th birthday. For you, Stephen. Happy birthday, Stephen. And Jessica. So there you go. I'll have a wee glass of red on you, Stephen. And I also want to mention Jerry Donnelly, who's a regular attender, but unfortunately this evening won't be attending because his wonderful wife, Deirdre, has got this dreadful thing, COVID. So we're thinking about you, Deirdre, from all of us, all our love from the kitchen to you. You're a regular attender, and also to your granddaughter, Darcy, I believe. Okay, no video on the website. Don't know. Shall I reboot? If in doubt, always reboot. I'll go out and back in again. Okay, let's do that. So let me know if we're on the webpage, if we're on Facebook Live, and if we're on YouTube. So let's just give it a few moments. Let me know if the video on our website is... We'll give it a few moments. So let me know on our live chat on our website. We're good. If in doubt, reboot. It worked. Thank you, Seamus. Now that would have been a disappointment, me plugging the old website and then not quite our debut. Facebook working, YouTube working, website working. I need somebody other than Seamus to say website is good. Could Sam or Paddy or Michael say website is good to go? Nothing on website. Drat. YouTube's good. Facebook's good. Okay, go to Facebook or YouTube and I'll get my techies. Sorry guys, I'll get my techies because I'm a numpty when it comes to this stuff. So migrate to Facebook and YouTube. Ah, what a disappointment. And yes, we've replaced the green lamp with a tree. Thanks, Kate. A little tree as we build up in December. Okie dokie. Have we got video on YouTube? Okay, thanks guys. Sorry, no idea what's going on. We'll get it all checked out on Monday. Thanks, Sam. Okay, without any further ado, it may impact on our... Thank you, Vanessa. It may impact on our... no website, but okay on Facebook. Thanks, Michael. And I think YouTube's working. It may affect my after-party plans. Shucks. So, with all that kerfuffle, here's what we've got in store for you this evening. We'll get the website fixed at the start of the week. 3 famous magazine firsts. We do everything in famous threes. Thanks, Adrian. 3 famous magazine firsts. 3 cities from famous books or movies. 3 cities from US TV shows. 3 famous catchphrases. Movies with numbers or picture round number 2. Round 3, 3 famous Peters. It's Peter's turn tonight. 3, in fact, we've been a bit naughty this evening. We've got some gases with a single letter symbol. We've got some World Cup hosts and some Australian Oscar winning actors. I don't tell you how many there are, so I've been a bit sneaky. And then we'll finish with famous women and their mothers. But not quite. We'll finish with tunes. With a little foodie theme. We've done it before, but this time from the tune. So you're all truly welcome. Without any further ado, on YouTube and Facebook Live, but disappointingly not on our website. Let's get going. So, 3 famous magazine cover firsts. Magazine cover firsts. Kind of contemporary and in the news. The first man to appear solo on the cover of Vogue magazine is your famous magazine cover first, number 1. The first man to appear solo on the cover of Vogue magazine is your famous magazine cover first, number 1. So who was the first man to fly solo on the front of Vogue magazine? And it's pretty recent. Famous magazine cover first, number 2. A female. April 1997. The magazine Time magazine, and the cover read, "Yep, I'm gay. Yep, I'm gay." Who is that female? April 97, first Time magazine. And you know the way I always make number 3 a bit trickier? Well, we need to separate you out somehow. Time magazine again. The year 1930. The question is, who was the first black person to appear on the front of Time magazine? First black person, 1930. Who would that have been? Your three magazine firsts. Okay, 4, 5 and 6. 4, 5 and 6 are three cities from famous books or movies. Three cities from famous books or movies. You got it? So, you guessed the city from the book and it became a movie. The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. Your city, please. The Spy Who Came In From the Cold is your city from book, movie, number 1, or question 4. The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. Oh, almost forgot, Stephen. Happy birthday, Stephen. Book, movie number 2. The city, please. Breakfast at Tiffany's. The city, please. Book, movie. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Your city from book / movie. I'm very disappointed at this website. Very. Sad. But we've had problems before. We'll get over it. And you're tricky, because number 3 is always tricky. Your book and movie, your city, please. Tricky mind, I've told you in advance. A room with a view. A view of where? A room with a view is your tricky book, movie 3. The city, please. A room with a view. Connor's looking at our website now. You never know. My tech team never switch off. They're always there. Hopefully. Just maybe. In time for our tunes. And I didn't even ask for help. He just came running. Thank you, Connor. Good luck. Okay. Cities again. Cities again, but this time from US TV shows. US TV shows. 3 US TV shows. You give me the respective cities. US TV show number 1. Friends. Friends. Can't get more famous than that. Your city from US TV show number 1. Friends. Okay, dokes. Hi, Geraldine, Paddy, Bridge. Hey, Larry, Liam, Michael. Hello, Deirdre. And your TV show, US TV show number 2, in ascending order of difficulty, because we think this through. Frasier. Frasier. Your city from US TV show number 2, Frasier. And then number 3, Dynasty. Now there's 2 versions. There's the old version, if you're as old as I am, and there's the new version, if you're not as old as I am. So I will accept either Dynasty version 1 or Dynasty version 2. The US city, please, because they're different. Give yourself an extra point. I've just decided if you get both version 1 and version 2. Dynasty. So an extra point for both versions of Dynasty. Okay, and you all know we've been doing some Say What You See recently. So we've got 3 catchphrases, or Say What You See. So catchphrase number 1, say what you see, number 1. Good luck. What's this? Say what you see, or catchphrase number 2. Figure this one out. How are you getting on, Connor? And say what you see, or catchphrase number 3. Your final question in round 1. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap on round 1. Okay, so we were looking for your magazine cover firsts. The first man to appear solo on the cover of Vogue. Female, April 97, Time magazine. Who was this? Yep, I'm gay. Time magazine, the first black person, the year was 1930, to appear on the cover of Time. Your 3 cities from your 3 respective famous books or movies: The Spy Who Came In From the Cold, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and A Room with a View, Tricky. And your US TV shows, your 3 cities respectively: Friends, Frasier, and there's 2 Dynasty versions, so 2 potential points there. And your 3 catchphrases. Say what you see. Okay, I'm just looking for something. There we go. I've lost the answers for round one. Hopefully you didn't. Okay, here's your answers for round one. So we have 12 points available in your first round on Facebook and YouTube. Hopefully. Connor's working the oracle on the old website as I speak. Okay, your answers. Did you get the first man to appear solo on the cover of Vogue was Harry Styles? Ellen DeGeneres. Yep, I'm gay. Well done if you got that from April 97, and well done, especially well done if you got Haile Selassie, the first black person to appear on the cover of Time magazine in 1930. Your cities from the books, The Spy Who Came In, or the movie, The Spy Who Came In from the Cold. Well done if you got Berlin, New York, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and your tricky one. Especially well done, anybody who got Florence. Friends out of New York, Frasier out of Seattle, and Dynasty. Version 1, Denver, if you're as old as I am, and if you're much younger than I am, Atlanta. And give yourself 2 points if you were able to figure out both versions of Dynasty, and your catchphrases were your milkshake, your leftovers, and growing old. So out of 12, post your team scores and your team name on Facebook Live or YouTube, but not on our website. Shucks. Round two. Round two, we've got a movie round. Identify the movie, and is everything, because I like things to have themes, as you well know. These are all movies with a number. Movies with a number. And there's 14 of them. 14 movies with a number. Good luck. Movie with a number. Number 1. That fast enough, Alex? Movie with a number 3. Movie with a number 4. Owen Scott likes to joke around. Sorry, Vincent. I wouldn't apologise for Owen. In fact, you couldn't apologise for Owen. Movie with a number 5. Movie with a number or numbers. Number 6. Number 7. Your movie with a number. Good luck. Movie with a number 8. Movie with a number 9 or 14. Movies with numbers. Going back in time, a bit of nostalgia or pre-nostalgia. Movie with a number. That dreadful word iconic that everybody uses. But truly, I guess this is an iconic image. Movie 10 with a number. Get it? Bit of nostalgia here. Movie with the number 11. movie with a number 12. Movie with a number, your penultimate one but one, 13. And your final movie with the number. So, as anybody who's frequent viewers of Kitchen Quiz, we throw in the odd million pointer. These are side bets. Side bets where I think nobody in their right mind deserves or has any chance of getting it. So, here's your first million pointer this evening. Your final movie with a number with a million points on the side. Good luck. Okay, guys, so thus far you have a potential 26 points available. 12 in your 4x3 in round one, your off road quiz, and 14 movies with numbers, excluding your million point side bet. Okay, your answers to round two, and after round two, we'll do round three. Okay, your answers to your movies with numbers, if you want to gather up all your conferring. Alex, Owen, Mary, Team Dev. So, your movies with numbers. We had Zero Dark 30. Well done. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, a frequent movie that appears in Vincent's Kitchen Quiz for good reason. 101 Dalmatians, 12 Years a Slave. Well done if you got 1917. Were there 2 points available for Too Fast, Too Furious? No, for sure. If you want an extra point for getting both numbers, but really I was just after the name of the movie. 2001 is, let's keep it simpler, else you'll confuse me. Just 1 point for that one. 2001 A Space Odyssey. The wonderful 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. You had to get all of the title and all of the spelling. I'm only kidding. 3 billboards would have done it. Four Brothers. The wonderful Four Brothers. Did you get Marilyn Monroe? The 7-Year Itch. You know the picture, but did you know the movie? The Magnificent Seven. 7? 3 Men and a Little Lady. Reminds me of my kids and a 1990s thingamajigger movie that kids liked in the 90s. And your million points on the side. If you got 3 days of the Condor, pour yourself a glass, pat yourself in the back, and give yourselves a million points for anybody who managed to get 3 days of the Condor like Sam Martin. Round three. Round three Well done, Gemma. It's Quizmas. Your team is aptly named, and we've got a little bit of everything's opposite. A little bit of what am I doing? Aye, a little bit of Christmas here in the old kitchen. Well done, Vanessa. To say I'm disappointed on not having our website this evening would be an understatement. But anyway, you move on, you make mistakes, you pivot, you learn, you grow. We'll get this website cranked up next week because we're raising lots of money for St. Vincent de Paul to deliver cross-community food, fuel, toys for people in need, and to the wonderful Northern Ireland Hospice. Catherine, welcome. So we're going to be doing lots of fundraising once we get this website sorted out. And by the way, if you want to support our venture and developing our game show experience on Vincent's Kitchen Quiz, running free on Fresh Air since March, and I've got plans, please feel free. All voluntary. Okay, where was I? We finished round 2. Out of 26, let me know how you're getting on. Hey, Christine. Hey, Anthony. Hey, look. Team Dev and Mary, 22 out of 26. Normally, they get 24 out of 26. Only kidding, Mary. Okay, round 3. We start with, we always pick a person, a name. This Saturday party quiz, hey Christine, lovely to see, well, you can see me. This Saturday party quiz, we picked Peter, 3 famous Peters. Okay? You got it? 3 famous Peters. Everything's famous here, apart from me. Famous Peter number 1. Your clues are Beatrix Potter and a fictional animal is your famous Peter number 1. Hey, William. Beatrix Potter and a fictional animal is your famous Peter number 1. Stephen, how's your birthday going? Good. Famous Peter number 2. Your clue is Lieutenant Columbo. Lieutenant Columbo. Is your famous Peter number 2. Lieutenant Columbo. Good scoring, William. And you're tricky because I reserve my... You get the trend. The third out of these themes is always the trickiest one. Your famous Peter number 3. Famous Peter number 3. The most Academy nominations for any actor. 7 if you want to know. But no wins. So he holds the record for most Academy Award nominations. Yep, 7. He holds the record. But no wins. Is your famous Peter number 3? Mary contributing very little here. Oh, on the quiz, yeah. I get you, yeah. Okay, there were your 3 famous Peters. Beatrix Potter, fictional animal, Lieutenant Columbo, the most Academy nominations for an actor, 7, but no wins. Okay, the next, I've been sneaky. You see, you don't know the number of points available in this quiz because you don't know for the next 3 how many points there are. Explain, you're saying. Well, okay, so for example, your first of these mysterious 3 questions with you don't know how many points are available are gases with a single letter chemical symbol. So just slow down. Don't get excited. So gases with a single letter chemical symbol. It's the chemical symbol I'm interested in with a single letter. How many? Name them. You see what I mean? Because you don't know how many there are. But those are single letter chemical gases that you think you know. Write them down. Okay. Remember? Gases, chemical elements with a single letter. The symbol with the single letter. Good luck. And you're in the dark because you don't know whether there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. You have no idea. It's part of the fun. So figure out your chemical gases with the chemical element symbol with a single letter. And I'll leave that one with you. Where do you stop? There's that. There's that. There's that. Flip. Okay. So, how many chemical elements are there where the symbol is a single letter? So, I'll leave that one in your lab to figure out and do some experiments. Okay, in sticking with this similar vein of you really don't know how many there are, please identify Australian winning Oscar, so Oscar winning actors. So Oscar winning actors who are Australian. Actors, actresses, by the way. Non-sexist. Australian. Aussies who won Academy Awards or Oscars. Actors, actresses, not directors, producers, any of that stuff, just actors and actresses who won Academy Awards. Australian, mind you. How many? Name them. I'll leave that one with you. Good question. I think so. Stephen? Jessica? Anybody else? So I'll leave the old Australian actors who won, actors or actresses who've won Oscars. Aussies. Okie dokie. You think you've run that particular well dry? You think you've run that Alice Springs dry? Do you like that one? Okay, your final question where you don't know how many there are. Cities who've hosted World Cup football, soccer, World Cup finals. So the final, the actual final itself. Cities who've hosted World Cup finals beginning with, in case you're away in a hurry there, beginning with the letter M for Mary, who's with Team Dev. Cities beginning with the initial M who've hosted World Cup finals. I mean the actual final in the finals. How many? Name them. M for Mary. So cities who've hosted the actual World Cup final with the initial M for Mary. Apologies, I was speaking to well, not speaking to him, I was texting or messaging my techie who's asked me to reboot when we have a natural break. So we will do that before the tunes, and then we'll see if we've got tunes, because in my tunes, Facebook and YouTube just scrub me, so then I'd be left with nothing. So, yeah, I know what you mean, Aisling. What question are we on? We did the 3 Peters, and then we did the gases, 4. We did Australian winning actors, 5. And yeah, your World Cup cities hosting finals beginning with the letter M is 6. Confusing. And that's not the questions, that's just me. So, well figured out. So at the end of round 3, we're going to have a commercial break without a commercial. And we'll reboot and we'll see if our website is working before we do our music round and our after party. So how have you got on with the old gases with the single letter chemical symbol? How have you got on with the Australian winning actors, actresses in the Oscars? How have you got on with your cities with who've hosted World Cup finals, the actual final itself, beginning with the initial M? And then we finish. We finish with famous women and their mothers. Famous women and their mothers. So I give you 3 famous women, and you tell me who their mummy is. Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson is your famous woman. Who's your mum? Kate Hudson. Famous woman, but with a famous mummy. Who would be? Jamie Lee Curtis. Famous woman with a famous mummy. Jamie Lee Curtis. Who's your mummy? Jamie Lee Curtis. And last, but not least, Peaches Geldof. Mummy, please. Peaches Geldof. Famous person, famous mummy. So on our technically challenging party quiz, let's recap on your questions for round 3. So we had your famous Peters. Beatrix Potter, fictional animal, is your famous Peter number 1. Lieutenant Columbo, famous Peter number 2. The most Academy nominations for any actor with 7 but no wins is your famous Peter number 3. How many gases, and name them with a single letter chemical symbol? In that void of not knowing how many there are, name the Australian winning actors/actresses. Should have put that there. So male, female, Australian winning Oscar winners, actors, actresses. Could be lead, could be supporting, but actors or actresses who've won the Academy Awards. Aussies, mind. And cities who've hosted World Cup finals in football, soccer, beginning with the initial M. And then famous women we were after their mummies. Kate Hudson, Jamie Lee Curtis and Peaches Geldof, respectively. So your answers at the end of round 3 are here. How did you get on? Well, in advance, I tell you there's a little error on the old World Cup cities because there's one missing, but I'll give it to you verbally. So well done. Well, just well done for turning up. Here's your answers, and I'll qualify that World Cup missing city with M. So your famous Peters on YouTube and Facebook Live. Your Beatrix Potter, fictional animal. Peter Rabbit. Lieutenant Columbo, well done if you got Peter Falk. And amazingly well done, anybody got Peter O'Toole, who's got the most Academy nominations for any actor at 7, but with no wins whatsoever. Your gases with a single chemical symbol letter were hydrogen, H, oxygen, O, nitrogen, N, fluorine, F. Well done if you got those. So you get 4 points. Australian winning actors, tricky mind. Nicole Kidman, Peter Finch for Network. Nicole Kidman, by the way, the R's. Heath Ledger, Dark Knight. By the way, Peter Finch and Heath Ledger, another interesting fact, both won their awards posthumously after they sadly passed away. Cate Blanchett has got 2 Oscar awards, Blue Jasmine and Aviator. Geoffrey Rush, Shine, yes he is Australian, and Russell Crowe with Gladiator. So well done if you got anywhere near those 6 Australians, 6 Australians who've won Oscars in the actors, actresses category. Your cities who've hosted World Cup finals, and before you say it, yes, Moscow, the most recent, is missing. There were 5. Munich, 74. Madrid in 82. Mexico twice, 70 and 86. The original, very first initial World Cup final was in Uruguay in Montevideo, and the most recent in 2018 was in Moscow. So there's 1 missing, so 5. And Kate Hudson, famous mummy. Goldie Hawn. Janet Leigh is Jamie Lee Curtis's famous mummy, and Paula Yates is Peaches Geldof's mummy. So, thus far, potentially, if we add in all the 4 gases and the 6 Australian winning actors or actresses and the 5 World Cup cities beginning with the initial M, we have a total of 47 by my counting. So out of 47, let me know on our YouTube and Facebook feed how well you're doing. So we're going to try something. You're going to lose me. You'll be delighted for a few moments. because we're going to cut off this particular stream before we do our footy tunes. 12 points available in that round. So I want to see if the old, because Connor's asked me to, we have a natural break. So go and pour yourself a drink or go to the washroom or whatever you need to do, or do some last minute revision on footy tunes. And I'll be back to you in a couple of moments, hopefully not only on Facebook, not only on YouTube, but also on our own web channel, which was the whole point. See you in a moment. Well, hello. So, hi again. So you can let me know, would somebody be kind enough to go down the corridor and onto our website just to see if I'm there? By the way, let me know if let me know we're good on Facebook and YouTube as well. So let me see if I can get the website up again. 2 ticks, guys. Yeah, so I'm told that the website what am I told? I'm told that the website is still not working. But they're working on it, and I have to entertain you for a bit. If it was as simple as that, I could just play some tunes. But let's just chat amongst yourselves. Make some jokes. Pour yourself a drink, Stephen. This is so unfortunate. But anyway, don't worry. Look, it's all good. That's how you learn. You it's the only way to learn. It's essential. Can I restart vMix? Okay, guys. Yep, I think I can. So I'm just relax. Don't go anywhere. Well, you're at home, presumably, in your own bubble. Just going to shut the whole thing down, and I'll be back to you in a few moments. I ain't going anywhere. See you soon.